I'm Marin, and this is Post-its and Pens. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. It is time for me to do another beauty budget update for the month of July, so let's go ahead and just get into it. As with previous months, I did track my purchases for the month of July here, so I'm just going to kind of go through them in the order that I purchased them. Some of them I have the items here where I can physically show you. Others I will pop a picture up over here because it will just be easier for you to see exactly what the item is. So here we go for my beauty purchases for July. In the month of July, I started with a budget of $303.75. I picked up 9 new items, so I consider that kind of low. Honestly, there wasn't too much that I needed to purchase for my own personal self. There were a few things that I saw and decided that I wanted, but most of my money actually went towards prepping for the school year, which is not something that I tally in this budget. So that's kind of just a quick explanation, I guess, of where most of my money went. Didn't really focus on buying beauty things because I was working on getting things that I needed for the upcoming school year. Also, if you are interested in supporting my classroom and my students, I always put my Amazon wishlist link down below, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. No worries if you're not. And yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. So I'm going to start with one item that does not count towards the budget because it is technically a school item. I did pick up a new lanyard to hold my ID. This one is from a seller on Etsy. Her name is Modern Marlowe. It comes with a really cute little tassel here, and it's just this wood bead and rainbow glass bead lanyard. It has just the clip right here, kind of breakaway just in case someone pulls on it or it gets stuck on something. I'm not going to hold the whole thing up because I do have my ID on here and obviously don't want my school information on here, but I have clipped my doorbell, which I just have in this unicorn hand sanitizer holder. Like I said, it's got this cute little tassel on it, and then I put an additional little charm, which was on my lanyard from last year. It's just a little backpack, and that is my lanyard for the new school year. So here's kind of what it looks like. I just flipped my ID around, and I think it's really cute, honestly. So I will link her Etsy store down below in case you are interested, but I love this, and actually I wore it in part of my classroom setup video, and it really didn't eat. Like, I kind of forgot I had it on. So it's nice and lightweight and didn't get stuck on anything, and I am just loving it. So that's the first thing that I kind of purchased this month, although this did not count towards my beauty budget. The next item that I purchased was actually on July 1st, very first day of July, and it was a dress from Amazon. It is the Deer Case A-line dress, which again, I will put a picture of. I got it in that purple color that you see in the picture. It was $33.99 and very soft, very comfortable, flows really nicely, and I'm excited to wear it to work this year. The second purchase that I made was from Sephora, and I mostly purchased this because one, I just decided that I wanted to put niacinamide back into my routine. I've been having really oily skin lately, and previously I'd been using a separate niacinamide serum, and it kind of had really helped with the oiliness, so I decided to go ahead and put one back in. And just to splurge and have a little fun, I decided to go with this one right here, which is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. I think it's their Watermelon Glow niacinamide dewdrops. It has a pump here. It comes out with kind of a thicker texture, and I just use one pump. I'm actually already right here on the bottle because I've been using it every single day in my skincare. It just leaves your skin looking nice and glowy, and I'm hoping that with continued use it will help tame down some of that oiliness that I've been experiencing. Second item that I purchased from Sephora, I actually purchased because it was half off, which makes me think that it's probably being discontinued, but I went ahead and picked up the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, and I am wearing that one today underneath of a shade from Modern Renaissance, but I'll go ahead and show you what the inside looks like. So here are the shades. They're just pinks, some neutrals, some sparkles, and this was marked down to $24.50, so I just figured, why not grab it? I really like Urban Decay's eyeshadows. I feel like I'm like one of the only people who still says that, but I still really enjoy their formula and their colors, and I'd always been eyeing this one, but I wasn't quite ready to devote the full price to it, but seeing it 50% off, that kind of just told me that it was time to go ahead and pick it up, and now I've got it to add to my collection. With my Sephora purchase, I had, I believe it was like a coupon code, and so I went ahead and picked up this little deluxe sample of the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. So this is a green color correcting treatment. A lot of times I will just use this on my face to color correct. I do have redness, especially on certain parts of my cheeks, around my nose, my forehead. So I will just take a little bit of this, blend it in, maybe go in with some concealer under my eyes and put some powder on, and that's it. That's like how I go out the door a lot of the time. So I really like this. I could see myself repurchasing a full size of this, but this was just a little freebie, but I thought I'd go ahead and throw it in here just to let you know what else I got with my Sephora order. The next purchase that I made was from Amazon, and it was on July 17th, and again I picked up two items. So one of them was a skincare item because I had run out of a previous item, so this was a replacement, and that item is this toner right here. This is the Cosrx Galactomyces 95 Essence, and basically it's just a toner slash essence. So it has a pump right here. I just take two pumps into my hands, rub them together, and put it on my face. This replaced the Indie Lee CoQ10 toner, which I had been using previously. I kind of wanted something a little bit less expensive. I'd heard some really good things about the Cosrx toners, so decided to go with this one, and I am really enjoying it so far. And the second item that I picked up from Amazon was a hair item, and it is this Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Gel. Now, I wasn't going to pick this up because I technically have a gel that I'm working on. However, it's an oil gel, and because of that, it does not hold my hair into the shape that I want it. I need a gel that's actually going to set and leave like a cast, which that one does not do. And as such, I don't really like my hair when I use it. So I've been using them in combo. I've just been adding this one in, which gives me a little bit more hold. But to go back and recap prices, because I forgot to do that. So this toner was $24 and the gel was $26. So kind of pricey, but I use a really small amount so it lasts a really long time. And to be honest, I have trouble finding gels that I really like. This one's one of them that I've kind of used in the past, and I just decided to go ahead and go back to it. And the last purchase that I made actually came from two different websites, if you will. So this was on July 18th, and the first thing that I picked up was some Welsh Twins merchandise. So the Welsh Twins, Robert and James, they have their own separate channel, but they have a joint channel, which is honestly so happy making. I love it. It's like one of the few things that I watch religiously and just laugh the whole entire time. So they do sell merch. So I went ahead and picked up a t-shirt with their logo right here just to support their channel. And the t-shirt was $25.99. So that was one of the purchases, and obviously that was a separate purchase. The second purchase that I made on that same day was from YesStyle, and I picked up three things, so I'm going to go ahead and run through those for you. So the first one that I picked up was a BB cream. I'm really trying to do lighter base makeup. It's just kind of been my preference lately. I've heard really amazing things about this BB cream. So this is the Misha, I believe it's their Perfect Cover BB cream. I picked up the shade 23. It comes out very gray, which can be like a little nerve-wracking the first time you see it, but it blends out really, really well. I'm wearing it today. This BB cream was $12.16 because YesStyle was having like a back-to-school sale, so I figured this was a perfect time to pick this up, and I'm really enjoying using it. It's got a decent amount of coverage. I don't really have to go back in with anything extra. It sits nicely on the skin, and I'm just really enjoying this one. The second thing I picked up was a little hand cream from Etude House, and it's shaped like a seal, which is just stinking adorable. They had 4 different animals to choose from. I went with the seal. It's got kind of a fresh smell. It's just like aloe. It doesn't really have any like added fragrance, which is what I was going for. But honestly, this little seal is so cute. I couldn't pass it up. The hand cream was $6.12, and it just twists off like this, and then you have the hand cream inside. So I haven't used it just yet because I am trying to get the last little bit out of the one that I'm currently working on, but I went ahead and picked this one up because I knew I would need another one coming up here pretty quick, as I am almost done with the other one, and I like to make sure I have one on hand for nighttime, which is when I normally put on hand cream. And the last item that I picked up from YesStyle was this serum. So this is the Cosrx Pure Fit Cica 7 Serum. And it's basically really good for irritated skin. So if you have some redness or some dry, itchy patches, which I have been dealing with, especially around my nose and on my cheekbones. And again, I had mentioned the Welsh twins earlier. This is a product that James Welsh swears by. He has rosacea, so it helps his skin, and I figured if it can help his skin, it can probably help mine too. So I went ahead and picked it up. This was the most expensive item from YesStyle. This one was $22.14. But I'm hoping that because I won't need to use it every day, that it will last a really long time and I'll get my money's worth out of it. And I'm just hoping that it can help calm and tame my skin down a bit. So that is the end of my beauty purchases for the month of July. I spent a total of $188.90, which means I will be rolling over $114.85 into August. So that will give me a starting budget of $314.85. So yeah, again, I will continue to track my purchases, let you know how I'm doing with my $200 beauty budget. Obviously, my goal is to always have money that I roll over. That's just kind of a personal thing that I'm working towards. I really am only doing replacement items with the exception of adding a couple of specialty things in. So things like the serum that's going to help with like the itchiness on my face, adding in niacinamide when I had already finished one and hadn't repurchased, that kind of thing. And then everything else is just, if I want it, I can go ahead and purchase it if I have the money. So if you're curious at all about my whole beauty budget goals and why I am following a beauty budget, I did do an introduction video way back, I believe in March, which I'll link up here, which just goes over my low buy rules and things like that. So feel free to check that out if you have questions. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.